Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Today is the 1st of April 2015, a brand new month that just days away to the Sinhala Alut Aurda. So we welcome you to this edition of Prime Time Sunrise. I'm Katharina Chang, but before we get into your stories in detail, let's take a look at what's making headlines this morning. Investigations launched into the clash between police and university students. Strict disciplinary action against state officials who violated election laws. Central Environmental Authority says that they are yet to approve the EIA report on the Sampu power plant. Investigations have been launched into the clash that erupted between university students and the police. According to police media spokesperson ASP Ruwan Gunasekara, investigations will be carried out under the supervision of the Superintendent of Police in charge of the area.
Director of the National Hospital, Dr. Anil Jasinger, noted that 10 students were admitted to the accident ward subsequent to yesterday's clash between university students and the police. Meanwhile, 7 police officers have been injured following the pelting of stones by the university students. According to the police media spokesperson, an injured police officer is currently receiving treatment at the National Hospital and the remaining 6 officers are receiving treatment at the police hospital. The university students commenced their protest march yesterday from the premises of the University of Jayawardenepura, citing a number of grievances including the curtailing of education. When the university students entered Kolpiti through High Level Road, the police fired tear gas and water cannons as the protesters attempted to approach temple trees.
To other local news, the Ministry of Public Administration, Provincial Councils, Local Government and Democratic Governance says that if allegations of breach of election laws which were allegedly carried out by state officials were proved to be true, strict legal measures will be taken against them. Secretary to the Ministry, Janasiri Dadalage, stated that immediate investigations will be carried out into these complaints. Secretary of the Ministry of Public Administration, Provincial Councils, Local Government and Democratic Governance, Janasiri Dadalage, says that they have received close to 2,000 election complaints with regard to violation of election laws by state officials. He noted that a 7-member committee has been appointed by the Cabinet to carry out investigations into these complaints. The Secretary added that the committee will focus more on the complaints related to the use of state vehicles during the election period and the misuse of public funds for election campaigns. The Central Environmental Authority says that they have not yet granted approval for the Environmental Impact Assessment report on the Sampu power plant. Chairman of the authority, Lal Dharmishri, noted that the accepting of the public opinions came to a close yesterday.
An EIA report on the Sampur power plant has been forwarded. We have forwarded this report to various state institutes in the area. Accordingly, we gave time for the public to put forward their views in this regard. This time ended yesterday. We have received a considerable amount of public views. A majority of it is in the Tamil language. We are looking to those views at the moment. We will also give them the opportunity to express their opinion in this regard. We will consider their opinions before granting approval for the EIA report.
An individual with a stash of 100 kilograms of marijuana was taken into custody in Pale, Jaffna. According to the Office of the Police Media spokesperson, the suspect was arrested by the Police Special Task Force. The suspect is due to be produced before courts today, and the Pale police have commenced investigations into the matter. On to other local news. The Minister of Education notes that there is an excess of 10,000 teachers in the island. Minister of Education Akila Viraj Karivasam points out that an unsystematic procedure has been followed in the recruitment of these teachers. The minister adds that a substantial amount of money is spent on salaries for these teachers.
Around 10,000 teachers in our country are in excess. There is an excess of around 2,000 teachers in national schools. A substantial amount of money is allocated for salaries and other benefits for these teachers. We are faced by this situation due to an unsystematic procedure that was adopted when recruiting these teachers. Even when entering students through universities to follow teacher training courses, the proper procedures are not adhered to. Therefore, in the future, we hope to follow a standard procedure when enrolling and selecting teachers to schools.
Meanwhile, the All Ceylon Teachers Service Union says that the current education minister must take measures to address discrepancies and corruption which has taken place in the education sector. Now, speaking to Newsfirst, General Secretary of the Union, Mahinda Jayasinghe noted that the main reason behind the excess of teachers in school is non-implementation of the National Teacher Transfer Policy. Mahinda Jayasinghe noted that the minister diverts his attention to other matters instead of focusing his attention on the main issue. Meanwhile, a function to distribute school equipment to students organized by the Samadhi Community Development Foundation was held at the Mahamanditanda Pirivena in Mathura yesterday under the auspices of UMP parliamentarian Buddhiga Patirana.
The function was attended by High Priest of the Southern Province, the Most Venerable Gatamane Dhammakiti Thera, and members of the Japan-Sri Lanka Friendship Association.
Some start working after coming into politics. Some say make me victorious, then I will work for you. They say put me in government and give me state powers and then I can serve you. They say all this without any knowledge about politics. They are thieves who engage in politics. Some start giving out jobs and aid when an election is close by. We have shown a change to all those colourful birds who come out during an election.
A function was held yesterday under the auspices of Democratic Party Western Provincial Councillor Susil Kindal Pitya. This function was held for the induction of new prefects of the Vidyavardhana Vidyalaya in Vallam Pitya.
Leaders do not lie. They do not lie under any circumstance. True leaders cannot cheat others and take things that belong to others. The reason is that everyone is looking at the leaders. They have to set an example. Dear children, nothing in the world was done alone. If one is to be a leader, there must be a team.
And on that note, we wrap up this edition of Primetime Sunrise. But always remember to log into our website www.newsfirst.lk for more of the very latest stories. I'm Katharina Chang for News First. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.